What's going on, everyone? And welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into a topic that's crucial for anyone taking that exciting yet often daunting step towards home ownership, avoiding the biggest mistakes first-time homebuyers make. Look, buying a home is a huge financial decision, probably one of the biggest you'll ever make. And trust me, you don't want to go into it blindly. There are some all too common pitfalls that can cost you thousands of dollars and tons of stress in the long run. That's why I'm breaking down the top 5 mistakes to avoid so you can navigate the process with confidence and set yourself up for success as a homeowner. Let's get started. All right, mistake number 1 is something I see people tripping over all the time. Not getting pre-approved for a mortgage. They even think about looking at houses, and I get it, you're excited, you're browsing listings online, maybe even daydreaming about open houses, but trust me, getting pre-approved needs to be your very first step. Think of a pre-approval like a financial passport. It tells sellers you're a serious buyer and gives you a clear picture of what you can afford. Without it, you're basically wandering around in the dark. You might fall in love with a house that's way out of your price range, or worse, make an offer that gets rejected because you haven't sorted out your financing. Getting pre-approved is super simple. Just contact a few mortgage lenders, give them some basic financial information, and they'll let you know how much they're willing to lend you. Having that pre-approval letter in hand will make your house hunting so much smoother and less stressful. Mistake number 2 is another big one. Ignoring the hidden costs of home ownership. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of buying a new home and overlook these crucial expenses. See, most first-time buyers fixate on the down payment and the mortgage, which makes sense. Those are big numbers, but there's so much more to consider. But what about all those other expenses that come with owning a home? Property taxes, homeowners insurance, maintenance, repairs. These are ongoing costs that can add up over time. These can add up quickly and take a serious bite out of your budget if you're not prepared. It's not just a one-time thing, it's a continuous financial commitment. Let's talk about property taxes. These are mandatory and can vary widely depending on where you live. These vary depending on where you live, and trust me, they can be a significant expense. It's essential to factor this into your budget from the start. Then there's homeowners insurance, which protects you from things like fire, theft, or damage to your property. Don't forget about maintenance. Things break, appliances need replacing, and unexpected repairs can pop up at any time. And if you don't budget for these costs, you could be caught in a tight spot. It's not just about having the money, it's about being prepared for the unexpected. My advice? Factor in potential costs before you even start looking at houses. This way you won't be caught off guard. Potential costs before you even start looking at houses. This way you won't be caught off guard. Talk to homeowners in your area, do your research, and gather as much information as you can. Make sure you're financially prepared for the true cost of home ownership. It's better to be over-prepared than to face financial stress later on. Chapter 3. House poor? Don't make this mistake. Okay, mistake number 3 is a recipe for financial disaster. Buying more house than you can afford. This is a common pitfall that many homebuyers fall into, often with serious consequences. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of house hunting and start looking at properties that are at the very top of your budget or even a little beyond. The allure of a dream home can cloud your judgment. But remember, just because a lender pre-approves you for a certain amount doesn't mean you have to max out your budget. Pre-approval is not a mandate to spend the maximum amount. In fact, it's often smarter to buy within your means. This approach can provide you with financial flexibility and peace of mind. Think about it. A bigger, more expensive house means a larger mortgage payment, higher property taxes, and increased maintenance costs. These expenses can add up quickly. That could leave you feeling house poor, struggling to keep up with your expenses and missing out on other financial goals. It's a stressful situation that can be avoided. Don't let the fear of missing out drive your decision. It's important to stay grounded and realistic. Be realistic about your budget, your lifestyle, and your long-term financial goals. Consider all aspects of your financial situation. It's better to buy a smaller, more affordable home that gives you financial breathing room than to be stuck with a mortgage payment you can barely afford. This way, you can enjoy your home without financial stress. Chapter 4. Never skip this when buying a home. Mistake number 4 is a big one, and it could end up costing you a fortune. Skipping the home inspection. This is one of the most critical steps in the home buying process. Look, I know it's an added expense, and it might be tempting to skip it, especially if you're on a tight budget. But the cost of a home inspection is a small price to pay compared to the potential costs of undiscovered issues. But trust me, getting a professional home inspection is absolutely essential. It provides peace of mind and can save you from unexpected surprises. Think of it like an insurance policy for your investment. Just as you wouldn't drive a car without insurance, you shouldn't buy a home without an inspection. A qualified home inspector will thoroughly examine the property inside and out, looking for any potential problems. They'll check the foundation, the roof, the electrical system, the plumbing, everything. They leave no stone unturned to ensure the home is safe and sound. They'll let you know if there are any major repairs needed, any safety hazards, or any potential issues that could cost you a lot of money down the line. This information is invaluable. Having that information gives you leverage. You can use it to negotiate a better deal. You can negotiate with the seller to make the repairs before closing, or ask for a price reduction to cover the costs. Or you can walk away from the deal if the problems are too big. It's better to lose a little money on an inspection than to buy a money pit. Skipping the home inspection is like driving a car without insurance. It's just not worth the risk. Always get a home inspection to protect your investment and your peace of mind. Chapter 5, don't let your emotions control your purchase. And finally, mistake number 5 is all about keeping your emotions in check. Buying a home is a huge emotional decision. I get it. You're picturing yourself living there, making memories and putting down roots. But it's crucial to approach this decision with both your head, your heart. Don't let the excitement of finding your dream home cloud your judgment. It's easy to get caught up in bidding wars, to feel pressured to make a quick decision, or to overlook red flags because you're emotionally invested in the property. Remember, this is a business transaction. Don't be afraid to walk away from a deal if something doesn't feel right, if the price is too high, or if you have any doubts. Take your time, do your research, and don't let your emotions dictate your decisions. So there you have it, the top 5 mistakes first-time homebuyers make. Avoiding these pitfalls will save you time, money, and a whole lot of stress in the long run. Remember, buying a home is a big decision, but it doesn't have to be overwhelming. By doing your research, getting pre-approved, considering all costs, getting a home inspection, and keeping your emotions in check, you can navigate the process with confidence and make your dream of home ownership a reality. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more real estate tips and advice, and let me know in the comments what questions you have about buying your first home. Thanks for watching.